Good morning and welcome to the Paranormal Astrologer. I'm Virginia, and before we get into talking about the sign of Taurus, which we're in right now, you can contact me through info@theparanormalastrologer.com, or just simply visit my website, www.theparanormalastrologer.com, where you can sign up for my monthly newsletter. You can read about me a little bit and look into readings or simply contact me. Okay, so let's get into talking about the sign of Taurus, which we are in right now. And I decided to film this outside because this is the essence of Taurus today. It's a beautiful spring day. And where Aries started the seed by planting it, Taurus is the one that nurtures it and gives it warmth to start to grow. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and it is a feminine sign as opposed to Aries, which is a masculine one. And colors for Taurus, which are just beautiful, are shades of blue. They're usually calm people unless you arouse them to anger and then get out of the way, especially if your Mars is in Taurus. But the thing with Taurus is that it rules art as Libra does, but where Libra rules fine art, Taurus rules arts and crafts, pottery, gardening, things of that nature. As I said before, it's ruled by Venus, and Venus was the Roman goddess of beauty, and it's associated with love, the power of attraction, persuasion, coercion, but it's gentle and it's quiet. It's not up in your face like some of the other signs would be. It also stimulates the desire to be sociable. It can influence harmonizing and peacemaking. It's a symbol of affection. Venus also rules money, beauty, property, real estate, romance, friendships, pleasure, art, manners, beauty, festivals, your values. It's the second house in the horoscopic wheel when you're looking at it. And we all need a little bit of Venus in our lives, because especially today, it's just simply, it can be very, very ugly at times. And Venus soothes this, okay? Let's see, Taurus. Let's talk a little bit about Taurus. Well, my mother was a Taurus and my daughter is a Taurus, so I'm familiar with this sign. And again, we're just talking pure Tauresians. We're not looking at anything else in the chart, but simply that one energy. Of course, the more you would have in Taurus, the more you would show these traits, not just your sun sign, but moon, ascendant, etc. It's very practical. It's an earth sign. It's a fixed sign. Again, they are ruled by Venus. They love beauty. Okay, they really do love beauty. And usually they're very charming themselves. Not in the same way of Libra, but there's an earthiness to them, a calmness to them. They're usually very affectionate. They need security. Also, as Capricorn does, they really do need security. And sometimes from this, they can get possessive. Again, depending on where it is in the chart, they can have very strong opinions. And again, can be very stubborn, and they don't like to be contradicted. But Tauresians can change. It depends on what else is in the chart. It'll usually only happen once, but again, they're stubborn, but it takes time for them to mull it over, think about it, and weigh it. They're usually patient, they're reliable, they're very practical, and they can get a little bit lazy at times, and sometimes inertia can get the best of them. But usually with a Taurus, they have incredible endurance. We have a few bees flying around, okay? And they usually have excellent business sense, but they do crave luxury, they crave art, and they love good food. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, interestingly enough, a lot of times with the signs, you will really show the tendencies of that sign if your moon is in it. Now, moon in Taurus sometimes can be even more stubborn than a sun in Taurus, because again, the moon rules your emotions. where Aries can be very aggressive, the charging nature of Aries. The bull can be bullheaded, but they're a little calmer in their approach. Again, that goes in towards stubbornness. They like to protect. They protect the status quo. The key phrase for Taurus is I have. Okay? They need financial and material security. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's also a time to conclude projects, to finish them up. With Taurus, where Aries starts it, Taurus wants you to move forward and complete them. And again, beauty with Taurus is highly emphasized. Be that getting into makeup or interior design, but things that beautify the surroundings. Again, this is a perfect day, a spring day that's in the sign of Taurus. I couldn't get closer to it than just sitting here close to the woods, listening to the birds, the bees, and of course someone mowing their lawn because it is spring. So until next time, enjoy. Happy birthday to all my Taurus babies, and I will see you again.